Me. Earliest video I've ever shot. I couldn't sleep with this one. Surprise post. Instagram, you guys know. Right away. People trying to tell me to sneak into it just for a sniff of the vials to let them know. I saw posts all day yesterday. I was like, oh. Just had to wait, like everyone else, for this magical unboxing. Areej Day. Everybody counting? Everybody counting? What's this make it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Told you, 15 coming. There it is. There it is. All right, just that's a big box for. I'm sure it's flat rate with the post office, so it's got his little sticker seal on it. Ooh, heavy duty box. Areej, that's what we're looking for. Guess what? I got tips on how to do first impressions from Russian Adam. You think I'm going to deny Russian Adam? Not a chance. All my problems with dabbers covered many, many times on the channel. He goes, they're actually very good for first impressions. And everything he said I knew, but I'm like, I never thought of it that way. You do literally get different notes when you dab. Ultimately, I'm an atomizer person. Like, don't judge a fragrance without an atomizer, but to pick up different notes, the nuances in the fragrance, the dabbing absolutely works. And he went through it in great detail with his soft voice. All right, I'm just going randomly here. I mean, so I would have, if the sample set wasn't there, I would have blind bought 2 of them. So here's the thing. I'm going to see if my 2 stay the same. I won't know after this. I have to wear with spray and all day. I mean, we're talking lots of money. But I might make a deal at the end of this. So this is AGAR Le Dore. So we're going to swipe it. And then we can come back and spray it. And you totally do get different notes doing it this way. Does this one have musk in it? My goodness, I don't know. Oh, yeah, it has a note card. Thank goodness. It's powdery musk. It's vintage. My glasses are coming next week. Peru balsam, benzoin, labdanum, tonka bean. Tonka bean is really up front. I love it. When you dab it on, I'm sure when you spray, it's a base layer, so when you spray it, I'm sure you get more of the top notes, I'm guessing. This is Laotian Indian oud. Ooh, the vintage violet chords. Yeah, that's yum. Because we just went through Vivacious and a couple others with violet. This is, it's aged. It's aged violet. How do you get your hands on all this aged material? Who were you talking to? Who do you know? People are giving you material. I mean, I've searched the whole world. It's not on the public market. Co-absolute saffron, coffee ambergris, crafted by Russian Adam. You guys want to know a true fact? More than 2 times a year, I get mistaken as a Russian. It's true. I have a lot of Russian friends. I told them that, and they're like, "What? Whatever." Literally, like a week later, they do big family events, and she had a baby shower, and huge. I mean, we're not talking over 100 people. Just huge events. They take up a park, and it's party on. Right there, they're only like 5 yards away. People come up. "Are you Russian?" And I'm like, "No." And then I see them looking at like, "What?" And I'm like, I paid them. And I kid you not, a month ago, we're at the river, a beach, and I mean, it's just packed. Nobody's paying attention to COVID. Just packed here locally. And we're under a tent like 4 or 5 hours. 4 hours into it, these teenage boys come up, start talking to me for like 5 minutes, and their water is definitely the potato flavored, if you know what I mean. Distilled. And after 5 minutes, I start talking finally, and because I'm just listening. They're just talking like I'm a brother, and they're like, so I said something. I forget the conversation. They're like, "You Russki?" I'm like, "No," and because they're a little bit out of it. They're like, "How are you not Russian?" I'm like, "I'm not." And it happened 2 weeks later too with the guy that's seen me like 10 times. We sit down, had coffee, and like halfway in, he's like, "You're Russian, right?" And I'm like, "No, I don't know what it is." Anyways, I said Russian at him, and that triggered that. Agar de Nor. I wanted Agar de Nor to develop a bit too, and then we'll see if we get this done in one take or if I cut all that stuff out. Vintage spice tinctures. Oh my gosh, it's aptly named. It's a vintage powder with beautiful aged material. Oh my gosh, it's good. Musk Lave is the next one. Oh, these scents are so powerful. It's oh man, lavender is beautiful. Citrus, is that a bergamot? Musk. Man. What is Musk Lave? Bergamot and lavender top notes. Lavender absolute middle note 2 osmanthus, aged Mysore, Siberian deer musk, iris accord, oak moss, and labdanum. Got the osmanthus in that breath with the oak moss. Oh, CUIR RUSSIE. I am not going to wear this on. Okay, we're doing one take. What the flip am I going to wear this on? Really? Am I going to wear it on my t-shirt? I do not. He gave the lesson of, I'm going to do it on this card. I'll be the only one I spray on card. It's just, it is not safe for skin. So, yeah, it's half annoying on this one. And I got on my finger, so. Holy crap. It's dark and not at the same time. It's the birch tar, right? It's breathable dark. Excuse me. To be used only with cloth. So, oops, this is cotton, paper. Crude birch tar from 1915. Antique violet tar. Jeez, man. Blue Lotus Accord. How do you do a Blue Lotus Accord? I mean, Blue Lotus is I'm smelling so much of that right now. Rose, jasmine, absolute. The birch tart is so beautiful. Beaver tail oil. That's what the different smell is. Deer musk and amber. It reminds me of something of his work. But way better. I might believe in a garment perfume. Not, I mean, the leather work on here. I've never really praised Adam's leather work. This changes things. different leather. Not different, but I mean it's I don't want to compare everybody. I mean my top leather fragrance is the O1 and salt and leather tar. It's a different leather than that, and it might just be up there. Dang it, why does it have to be garment perfume? My wool shirts be perfect on, so. Powdery too. Sharp powder. With this overwhelming animalic leather, so it really works. I mean, it's rustic. I mean, this is like, I loved Chanel's CUIR, right? I loved it. Did it with Christo. Loved it. But I mean, I know the Slavic culture. It's just, it didn't, that pretty Chanel DNA didn't match up with that name. All the Slavic culture I know here, I'm combining. I know Georgians and Ukrainians and Russians, and this is, I hang out with them all the time. This is something that would reflect the men. They all work, they all labor, all family, they all build together. Oh my gosh, this connects me to that, to what I know about them. This is what I would call a Russian leather. I'm wowed by this. Wasn't expecting that. I was annoyed that it's a garment fragrance. It's got this dirty that, it's a different dirty attraction. It's not like your jasmine floral dirty. It's that beaver tail. It's I haven't smelt it before. It's an animalic. Yeah, it reflects the Russian men I know. Oh, SANTAL GALORE. All right, nobody, yeah, don't go for this one. I'm totally kidding. Oh, man. You know, when your brain has no experiences and reflections. Of course, that was just a joke because this is extremely limited. Oh, man. Race is on. I'm not going to deny the channel. I'm not. The race is on. This is. I'll have to wear it and get used to it, but the Durian that we've all been wanting, it's not the fecal at all. There's no, it's the beautiful side of Durian. I have, again, a bunch of friends, Indonesians, Malaysians, and Durian's just part of their life. Eating it, drinking smoothies. This is the good part of the Durian. Santal, for you guys that don't know, sandalwood, when you perfume with it, I mean, it really, it supports everything and adds its own facets to it. It's not like wearing it's one of the most unique materials that, when you build perfume with it, it doesn't pop out as the note itself that you're used to. But it amplifies it. Well, it kisses, like it marries other ingredients, and then it sits on your skin and just forms stuff. It does the florals, fruits, That's the magic of the wood itself. It does more of that than anything. So you're not going to get this huge blast of just Santal 33 is synthetic. That's why you get that all day wearing of that one note that is a decent facet of sandalwood. Decent, but when you wear when you wear the real thing, I mean, when it heats with your body and you get that life from the earth, there's no replicating that. Sure, I put on Santal 33 first time, got a compliment next door out of the Nordstroms. That's for other people, but didn't spark what this is sparking right now. The Durian's there, florals are starting to come in. It's been a long time since Russian Adam's done this to my mind right now. First time I smelled Wallama was like what I'm experiencing now. Just new, touching me. He's touching my soul. His soul to my soul, his art, his passion, him in that studio just pulling back, pushing forward, pulling back, pushing forward. Comes out and work like this. This is not what you think it is. The ones I'm going to buy, I'll put it out now. I'm going to try to get full reviews up before the launch. It's going to take a lot for me to do. I mean, this is just everybody dropped right now. You can see every day. Like, I mean, I'm not just putting up videos. I mean, I'm putting up freaking, like this is also the apex of my channel as far as stuff I own in my collection. I don't know if people are realizing that. It's different than what you think. If you're thinking like a pure these sandalwood smells you've always it's not that. He's using the beauty of the Santal to magnify the what are the other notes? I don't know. They're florals, and it's the Durian. Durian's the only thing I'd memorized. Oh my gosh. And I'm causing myself more trouble than you guys even realize. Maybe someday there'll all be stories, but that's a long time away. Durian, Indonesian Sandalwood Co-Absolute by Russian Adam. Rose Water. That was perfect. Rose Accord from 1925. Jasmine. Osmanthus. And jasmine is so toned down florally. Ancient Indonesian Sandalwood. Root Smoke. Smart. I would have to smell that root smoke on its own. I don't get a smoky vibe at all. Well, I mean, sandalwood, I don't. Deer musk pod tincture. Oh, that's smart. So there's a different, on the outside the hairs. Oak moss. What? Tonka. Vintage acacia, clove, and old Mysore sandalwood. Gardenia, his other floral. Whew, what is that? Lemon? This is some antiquity flair in it on the top. Oh, it's like aged citrus. Is that what it is? I think it is, right? Top notes, bergamot and lemon accords from circa 1920. Yeah, it smells like some antiquity. I'm getting used to aged citrus. Indolic or gardenia accord. What does that mean? From 1920. Vintage oils of cinnamon, nutmeg, and rosemary. Yeah, the spices are toned down, nothing popping, mixed, blended very well. With this has some of that Areej DNA. Now this video is longer than I thought. Fossil Amber Accord from 1920. Dark Patchouli from Indonesia. Oh yeah, I get a patchouli. Patchouli is beautiful. Last time we had this dark patchouli, it's not the same, but it was called dark patchouli. It was in Bloodline. Black ambergris, myrrh, tonka, sandal flora, 1960. I get glasses next week. Did I mention that? Organic oud from a 30-year-old tree. How is it organic? Interesting. Used the smoke of Indonesian agarwood Melanu chips. That's different. That's way different. It's not what I expected. A gardenia, the citrus is, and then the spices are prominent right now. If it's in true citrus fashion, we're gonna get a change big time. So, yummy. All right, that's first impressions. I'm not gonna spray any of these right now. I just I don't want to ruin the sprays are little. You only get so many sprays, so I'm not gonna ruin these. I'll be sniffing these like crazy today. Rush this video. All right. Areej Le Dore 6th collection. Boom. Boom. Should we say it now? Should we say it now? Don't call it a comeback. He's been here for years. Rocking his peers. Did I just name one of the fragrances? I think I did. Be blessed.